Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Photoshop series. I know it's been a while, but hey, I'm back. Today, I'm going to show you how to design this beautiful citation that you see on my screen. It's a very beautiful citation that I designed for my mother's send-off service. So I'm going to take you through step by step how I designed this citation. It's very easy and will be done in matter of. So we have this empty space here that we are going to work with. So the first thing that I did was to create this shape. It's a shape with this curved edge. So let's do that. So we are going to select the curvature pen tool, that the curvature pen tool. So we select that, then we mark a point here, come to the middle somewhere here, we mark another point, then we drag it upward to create that curve. I think at this point it's okay. So we mark another point, then we curved it like this. And because I want to create a shape, I'm going to drag it down here. I don't really care about the bottom bit. Just want to create something. Sorry. Then finally, yes, so we have something like this. So the next thing that we are going to do is to fill this shape with color. So we come, if you have been following our lessons, you know that you come to this little icon down here, you select solid color, you can be able to add color, any color of your choice to your workspace. So I'm going to add a deep blue. Okay, so I like this color, so I'll select okay, then we are done. So I have this curved edge shape. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to create this shape, this rectangular shape that I wrote the name inside. And to do that, this rectangular shape has a bit of a shadow at the back, so we are going to do everything. So what I will do is I will select my rectangle shape. I'll come to this part and I'll draw my rectangle shape. Okay, so this is my shape. Let me enlarge it a bit. Okay, I think this is okay. So what I did was I came to the border radius section and I increased the border radius of the top right corner. So let's increase. If you have been following my lesson, doing some of these things should be very easy for you. Okay, then let's increase the border radius of the bottom left and right as well. So you have something like this. Okay, I think this is okay. So the next thing that I did was I duplicated this rectangle. So we hold Ctrl plus J to duplicate. Then I drag the first one, the copy, below the original one. Then I change the color of the copy to ash. Okay, I think this is okay. So after that, I used my keyboard, the arrow key, to bring or to position the second one. So as you can see, the second one is behind the copy is behind the original one, but I've shifted it to the right and shifted it downwards a bit. Yeah, so we have something like this. Then I'm going to add a drop shadow effect on the second one. So you click on this FX here, layer style, and I'm going to select drop shadow. Yes, so yes, so you see we have a shadow with an opacity of 40%. Yeah, so here we have a bit of shadow at the back of the rectangle shape. So it's very easy to create something like this. It's very beautiful. Now the next thing that I want to show you is how I created this color. As you can see, The word is citation, but we have two colors in this text, and that is called a gradient overlay. So first of all, let's create the text. So I'm going to type, the name of the font that I use is Glitten. So you can search on Google and download the font. So Glitten, then I'm going to type citation. Okay, let me enlarge it a bit. You have something like this. Okay, so the name of the font is Glitten. So you can search on Google and download if you want to use the font. So now we have to add the color, and as I said, we are going to use gradient overlay. Gradient overlay allows you to add or use two colors in a text. So you select the FX, that is the layer styles, and you select gradient overlay. So gradient overlay, you are going to choose two colors to fill your text. So you come to this gradient panel, the color bar here, you click on that, then you have this bar. So this is where you are going to work with the gradient. Because I've already used this gradient in my previous work, that is why we have this gradient here. But I'm going to show you how you can do that on your own. You see this little square box at the bottom of the color bar. You're going to click the first one, then you come down to the color. So you click on this and you select any color. So I'm going to, okay, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to choose another color so that you can see. Okay, so we chose our first color, that is from the left. You choose red. Then you come to this, the second square here. You click on that and you have this color. We are going to choose another color for. So mostly you have to choose a color that blends with the first one. So let me choose okay, this one is okay, a yellowish color. I think it's looking great. So you select okay. So whenever you are working with gradient colors, you have to work with this square shapes that you see here. So you click on this one, then you come here to the color to change the color. When you are done, you go to the other side, then you change the color too. And this little icon that you see here, that is the color midpoint. You can just adjust it to however you want. If you want the first color to dominate more, you can use, but by default it's at the center. Yes, but if you want this color to be dominant in the text, you can use this midpoint to adjust how the colors are. Okay, so let's hit cancel because I want to, oh sorry, I want to maintain the colors that I used in my first design. Yes, then citation in honor of, with that one I use a font called Monsterrat. I'm going to show you another trick. That is why so you choose Monsterrat and you have so many. No. Okay, so let me first type before. So I have, okay, now I think I can select the font. So I'm going to choose Monster. It's one of the commonly used fonts in graphic design. I'm going to Monster bold. Okay, so in honor of. Okay, so that is it. So I'm going to position this one. Okay, position it somewhere here. Okay, I think the size is okay for me. Then head over to this properties pane here. Come down, scroll down. You're going to see this A icon here. You call it the stylistic set. So I'm going to choose another style for this in honor of. So I'll select, and I'm going to select the stylistic set 1. So the font, yes, so now I have this style on the font and it's very nice. So many fonts comes with these styles. So you can try it out on different fonts as well. So the stylistic set. Yes, so I think this is looking great. Then with the others, I'll just copy and paste because they are just tests that you can type yourself depending on the design that you are doing. Okay, so this is the name. Here you can place the name somewhere here. That is nice. Then the next thing is the picture and the text. And as you can see, there is this um s- it's like there is a shape at the back of the picture, and I did that with an ellipse tool. So you select the ellipse tool, then you come to this point. I'm going to draw something like this. The ellipse tool. Okay, so I'm going to drag it down. Mhm. No. Okay. Yes. And I'm going to change the color of this ellipse to match the colors that we are using in our design. So this one, let me choose the color like this. Okay, I think this is okay. So let's bring it down a bit. Then we have something like this. So let's bring our picture. That is my mother. So we drag it. I've already applied some color raw filter. So let's wait for it. Yes, so we have our picture. We can position our picture here. And one thing I forgot, you see, we have this texture pattern background picture that we have here. That one I downloaded from freepik.com. So I'm going to import that, place embedded, and I'm going to import that pattern. So this is the pattern. Yes, so I have the pattern. I'll drag it down. Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to enlarge it. No, I'm going to position it. Yes, sorry. Yes, so we have this. Yes. The last thing that we did was the message, true mother, blah 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 blah. So we add our message because of time. That is why I didn't type all this. So I'm going to drag it to the top. Yes. Then we have this text. And the last thing is the thank you. And the thank you, the font is Javacom. So if you want to use this font, you can download the font that is Javacom. Yes, so position it down here. Voila, we are done. Very beautiful. Please, I'm going to share this file with you on my YouTube channel. So please do well to watch the full video, and afterwards you download this file. See you in the next video. Thank you.